Why isn't my spacesuit very good?
Yes, when you are in a spacesuit, aren't
I went outside and it's like, oh, you run low on oxygen. I'm like, but I'm confused. If I'm outside, how come I don't have a decent aqualine? Whatever.
Inside there is oxygen, outside there is not. And you have limited capacity.
Then why am I wearing a spacesuit inside?
So that you don't have to put it on when you go outside.
Ooh, I did a thing.
Okay, I'm suffering from a condition. I think I'm the last survivor.
Yes. I think you are. But it's just like, it's dark all over the place. Like,
Is space madness good or bad?
Let's assume having any sort of affliction is bad. Of course, that makes sense.
Depends. If your affliction is handsomeness, I suffer from that. I'm a chronic case.
No, that's called narcissism.
I'm a chronic case.
Definitely. I don't know how to change the brightness because it looks like you really want to turn it up a bit.
No, it's supposed to be black. It's supposed to be very
realistically
very
space. Yeah. Do you now have a personal light? As a ghost.
I knew I was the last survivor.
Yeah. The personal light is sort of. There's lights in this. I don't understand. There are lights in the ceiling, and they're not good enough to light the room. Like, you know, what is the point of putting lights in a room if they don't do anything?
The point is, you're supposed to be hiding in the dark. The
lights are on.
The point is not you have the light going. I can see everything. You hide in the dark.
Yes, but where you spawn with all the computers and the nice, lovely things, that should be brightly lit, like it's in a normal.
Well,
like,
yeah, but okay, then they would just
person.
make the light. Then they would just make the light small. The point is that it's all knackered and the aliens taking over and the lights are broken. And there's probably a flashlight. Yeah, it's F.
Yes, personal light, but that's a bit crap because that doesn't light up anything. It doesn't even work like a bloody flashlight.
I think you're missing the point. Darkness and light are a mechanic in this game. They are a resource, rather than just going, I can see everything, because it's very hard in a game where you have to stealthily kill other people in the dark if it's brightly lit. And don't get me wrong, it does look weirdly dark, but that is how it's supposed to be.
Right. Ooh, new weapon.
Aren't you dead?
Oh, ghost.
Oh.
I thought it was already revealed that I'm the last survivor.
So I've got some obvious questions I have to ask in a minute. Oh, wait.
Okay, I think I like this game more than any game I have ever played in my entire life, and I'll explain to you why. So, as Schalke has probably worked out, I am the monster. So I just stole his security pass, so he can't go anywhere, and then I ate it. There's an option marked "Eat key card," and I like that a lot.
But you can also fire a gun, fire a flamethrower for some reason.
Yeah, well, I picked a flamethrower. But it's just the eat keycard option. I love that so much. However, this is the worst flamethrower ever.
It looks pretty.
There's so much shit.
Oh dear, from my point of view, it looks like you're actually running into the ball of flame.
Were you anywhere near dying?
I don't know. But, okay. Let's leave the game because I don't think this game mode works with any 3 people.
Yeah, seems it would work better for 8 or upwards.
But also, your character, from my point of view, didn't look any different to the other spacemen.
I think there might be subtle differences, but might be too subtle for our experience level.
As the spaceman, as the monster, you can choose who to press G. I looked up the that's called Digiarchus' server apparently. I looked up the key control. G is change color, so I can look like someone else.
Ah.
But we have other ways to play it.
Yeah. And first round.
Jeff Keen's unfortunate spaceman.
Oh, your voice comms are global. Nice.
Oh my god. this is horrible UI. Just close. Right. I think we might be in the wrong game entirely. Echo. Mode, yeah.
Wasn't Echo the last map we played?
Echo was the map we played, yeah.
Hang on a minute.
This is a shapeshifter map again. That's not what I meant to do. So hold on. I wanted to create a non-shapeshifter game. I think that could be actually quite brilliant with loads of people. Here we go. Shapeshifter story mission survive. Host custom game. Here we go. I have to choose it here. So we should do a survival. That sounds. Honestly, though, I don't really think the combat's very good. To be quite frank. Okay, so I've created a survival game. On the level called Grand Hall. Apparently they're only survival.
It does take a moment from right-clicking your name and hitting join game to actually doing something in the game.
Yeah. Andy, you should be able to just join by right-clicking on my name in Steam and joining.
Hello.
Hello, well done for working out voice comms.
In game or Discord?
Yeah.
Back in the box.
Push to talk up, but I've never really used that before.
Step closer to the microphone.
What is it, Dora? What? Oh, I see this.
How old is this game out of interest?
2 or 3 years.
Oh.
It's one of those. They never went back and did a consolidation pass on it. That's, I think, its issue. Andy, would you like me to invite you? Are you working? There you go.
What's this? Modify key bindings. Key bindings can only be edited from the main menu or in-game at this time. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Why?
Okay. It's got sorry for the inconvenience of the dolphins. Oh, that's quite nice.
So I'm hazarding a guess this is just to survive as long as possible thing. Honestly, I think I'm going to be feeling sick in about another half an hour due to the UI.
How do we play?
I don't know.
Kill each other.
No, we are a survival.
Should
That's
I
what
have...
they want you to think.
Okay, shotgun.
Mine just says deploying, prepared to survive.
Oop.
Oh,
I have
Wibbly
pistol.
wobbly. Just like shake
Is
your
this
mouth,
what we are
I
doing?
report here that Red had
What
a
is
family.
going on with this?
I mean, has
UI?
a family.
Why is it not fixed?
I'm sure you'll be seeing them very
because
soon.
it's a helmet that's apparently not attached
Positive
very properly.
Can I change that?
Nailed it.
No.
We haven't found a way to.
Give
Scavenge
the
for...
test chamber, Gordon. Ooh, gun over here, buddy. Yeah, wait. Ooh. You basically interact with things by sort of punch them with the side of your hand.
So, ADS. Oh, I can punch.
Unidentified life forms detected in your vicinity.
Oh, there's an alien thing and no audio. Okay, well, that's a good start.
I love how you guys have massive, obvious arrows on you. It's very hard for me to count.
Found you.
Local vicinity
Person.
clear of hostile life forms.
I need a gun.
Do I have to reload this gun or not? It's
Guns,
straight to overheated.
guns don't seem to have ammo, just heat.
Yeah.
Okay, there are heal stations. You get heals from them.
How do I use it?
Hostile
E.
life
What?
forms
The
detected.
healing station.
E, like it tells you when you look at it.
It doesn't tell me anything. Oh, I'm just getting attacked.
Aliens on high ground. 3.
Definitely never high ground.
Area
Yeah, I'm gonna die
secure.
already. Oh, I'm cornered.
Like, now the minute I see it, it says your spacesuit area secure. I assume my spacesuit is good. There's not appear to be any ammo.
Are there any other guns?
I did find
Yes,
some
there's one
guns
up
there.
here.
Life forms
I've got a vision
detected.
enhancer.
Proceed with
What does that
caution.
There's a new weapon over there.
I've got a chip mine.
Oh,
How do I use that?
God. If you get a vision enhancer, don't use it. It doesn't enhance your vision.
Is it a vomit enhancer of any chance?
Well, everything now is green or red.
I think you guys might be
Took mine.
It makes me feel like. Why do you spend so much time on this game?
Monster Scorp, Space Shifter. Why do we care for the Shapeshifter on the dead ones?
Machine
Something
gun.
important? I don't know. Health packs over here, wait, guys.
My frame rate, by the way, is all over the fucking shop. Like, my frame rate here is 200. Yeah, 240, depending on which way I'm
Wow.
looking.
Oh, mine's gone down to 82. Wow. Mine was at 144. Oh, sweet. Turn the basic down a bit.
I can't see frame rate or hear anything.
Some of the humanoids are enemies.
I think you're unique in that declaration.
No, they got shapeshifters as enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why I keep getting shot?
Don't shoot the ones with the blue
No
arrows
further
over the heads.
unwanted life forms detected.
Hey, I got an achievement.
Why is it telling me area clear of hostile life forms while a monster is punching me?
Yes, why?
Caution. Class 2 acidic
Okay.
shapeshifters detected.
No friendly fire, good. Just blood, but no friendly fire.
Just
Yeah, but like you get a lot of blood come out of you. Why would you put lens flare on muzzle flash unless you hated the P players?
What are the words coming out? It says something like, holy shit, oh my god, and things like this when you're shooting them.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yep. If
They
they
come up so
aim,
quickly.
Neutralized.
Oh my god, press V. That's awful. Like when you put your gun, just chuck it in the air. That's
Shush
so
you.
bad.
I can't do it.
Well,
Oh.
there's health stations. They got little smiley faces on them.
Hostile life forms detected.
the wave pacing is really rapid.
Oh yeah, fire not down. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, when you look at a shapeshifter,
Oh my god, yeah.
was question mark. Andy Root was green. You were
Oh.
you are a ghost. You were red, a spaceman.
Killed by white, had 48 HP left. Ooh,
You know,
yellow.
I'm not sure I would call this game hilarious. I've got a lot of other adjectives I would use. Starting with 10 fucking gigabytes for this shit.
Are we dead yet?
So as a ghost, I can make lights. As a ghost, I can make lights flicker,
No
and I can
further
also make a
unwanted
creepy
life
noise.
forms detected.
Are you back alive?
I am. Frappuccino's corpse.
Hey, I'm back.
I'm a ghost.
Already?
Where are all the nearby lights, by the way?
I suspect that's a generic option
Life
for
forms
every level.
detected.
There's no
Proceed
nearby
with
lights that flicker
caution.
that I can see.
Yeah.
Great. The light there, flashing away.
Uh-oh.
Creepy noise.
Behind you.
Yes.
I can't. Is it seriously not saying with the countdown?
This is a 40 game. I want my money
10,
back.
10 gigabytes. To be fair, the other game mode was quite clever. Now, if there's 5 or 6 of us, I reckon it would be quite cool. It kind of relies on you not being in voice chat, though, because obviously the one that is, like, the person who's the monster is going to have to just
Local
lie.
vicinity
Yeah.
clear of
The
hostile
voice
life
com was on
forms.
proximity mode on that. Now it's a global.
Well, yeah, because also we're on
Yeah.
Discord. Uh-oh. I think I've
I
just
can't
left.
shoot through the floor.
I've just left the level.
Unidentified
Oh, wait, no,
life
that's
forms
not a-
detected in your
What?
vicinity.
That's all.
Sorry.
What's that? What's that? Just some sort of suicide option?
What machine smash is it? Oh, god, alien.
As a ghost, I feel I should be able to fly.
Yes. Yes, I thought that too. It's stupid.
Fuck me, these monsters are horrendous.
Also, the message, Doctor, your name joins you in the afterlife. Is like that doesn't make any sense. There's no one else
No.
in.
Yeah, that's a generic message everybody gets.
Yeah,
Personal lights.
it's too generic.
Yeah, that's what I guess.
Expected flares. Does that work?
I suspect a lot of
Does
this
the map
works.
work? Oh,
Yes,
that works.
yeah,
Are we
the map
dead
works.
yet?
We're waiting for Teal, which I assume says me.
Me.
Oh, it's you. Then it's just you. We're like, kill everyone, please.
Someone flickering the light.
The mobs can't jump down, by the way. So if you jump down, they have to respawn the long way.
So get the high ground and it's over.
The personal light does work, by the way. It's just really subtle. If you get close up to something, press F. It does light up.
Area secured.
Cooldown 24x, wave 8, 0 lives available.
How you get more of them?
More lives? Well, it depends. I mean, it depends what religion you are, I think, mostly, depending on that one. Yeah, if you're a Hindu, you get as many extra lives as you like.
Detected.
What did I do?
He exploded apparently.
Out to launch. What? I
Went into the
escaped.
booth thing and exploded.
Emergency mass ejector.
Right. That I said this. No one listens. I said it's a suicide booth, as far as I can tell.
It's a suicide. Why would you go in there?
I don't
Emergency mass
know.
ejector.
It's a suicide booth. I'm not sure what's bit's not clear in this.
Wait, on a survival mode they have a thing that you can walk into
Yes.
to commit suicide.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to try doing shapeshifter mode now there's more of us. So in this mode, one of you is the monster, and the monster has to kill everybody else. I will also choose a less dark level than before because it was quite frankly stupid. This one looks much brighter, and it's called Space Burbia. Although there's another cool one called Hypertrain. So this is the game mode that they kind of expect you to play. AM monster off
There are a lot of servers on this
for a free game.
yeah, I suppose.
You know why?
Because it's free.
Because it's free.
Oh, a lot of people involved in getting this up.
Well, not necessarily. It's just even.
What's the name to the credits?
Oh, all right then.
Unreal Spaceman uses the Unreal Engine.
Well, yeah, you can tell that by the fog. So we need a Max and an Andy. Yeah, it's obviously Unreal.
You don't appear to be able to join from Steam.
It does take a moment to kick in, by the way. I'm in already.
Yeah, but I couldn't. I had to get an invite. I couldn't join off profile.
Achievement: one-way trip. As a monster, shove an unsuspecting spaceman into an emergency mass ejector.
Yeah, but why would you put that into a survival map?
To kill the enemies.
For that to happen.
Andy, if you're gonna play games with us, I want none of your sass. No sass, okay? That's the game. You just deal with it. Okay, so what I will say is let's play this fairly and not start off by shouting, "I'm a monster and I'm a spaceman and I'm teal," right? So one of you is the monster, might be me. Try not to just shout out "I'm the monster" because obviously
That makes everyone shit their pants.
well, no, because then you can quickly work out who's not the monster. Who is
What if
the
I'm
monster.
lying?
Well, why would you lie about being the monster?
For shits and giggles.
It shouldn't be believable, but we are very newbies.
Okay, have you ever played Werewolf, Max?
Yeah. But if you
Yes.
if you start werewolf
what you
by
did.
saying that you are werewolf, nobody believes you.
I
No,
haven't
it's
tried.
when it's to turn around. There's only certain people allowed to look. It gets to be confusing. I can't remember how it plays.
Oh yeah, but so this level should be less dark. Selecting monster. I wonder who it is.
Complete tasks to escape. Watch your oxygen level. Kill the
Wow.
monster.
So you remember the bit where I said to be sucker about whether or not you're the monster?
Yeah, that's
Now,
just out the window, isn't it now?
That
Who-
could be a double play though, because I could know the.
Whoever is the monster, you can press G to do sorts of monster-based things. So I don't know who. So I can see a spaceman called Coral. Now that could be a monster. That could be a player. Who knows? Monster. Now I will say I chose the height of my character, which might give it away.
Everything's red and pixely.
Your mum's red and pixely. Wait, really?
Yeah, I picked up one of the, you know, remember the thing I said that don't use the vision thing last
Oh,
game?
is it still on?
I'm putting a
Uh,
sentry gun on the
No, I don't
highway.
think So. Oh, hang on, it's a cycle thing. How do I turn it off?
I use my steering, my new buttons to drive my game.
What? Oh, I think outside has no oxygen. I say this because I think I was just taking damage.
So are we supposed to hide?
You have a job to
No.
do.
Complete tasks. Whoa!
Yeah.
Press tab.
Stay away, whoever you are.
See, it says what to do there.
Oh, wait. Activate transmitter.
I wonder if Andy's the monster or not.
I can't read.
I can't read quietly.
You're right.
No, I really can't.
Your age.
Oh. Oh no, I'm suffering. Oh dear.
So, maybe Andy, you can't listen. When you're outside, you'll lose oxygen. Outside of this level is outside. Oh well.
It's in
That's,
space.
yeah, no, it's not. If you look up, that's really cool, actually.
The doors. If you hit E on them, the doors open and then they go on a
No.
countdown.
If you press E, you lock the door.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of
Hence,
sense.
press it.
When it's available.
Excuse you.
Thank you. I'll just go and turn the fan off.
Oh. I would like to offer an apology, by the way, because my rating so far is murderer. So, apologies to the spaceman that I killed. If it helps, I thought you were a monster. It's very hard to clear the debris, by the way.
Cool car.
Sprint in the other mode, but you can't in this one.
I want to use the cool car. Come on, it's got to put a cool car in the
So
car.
water is one of the objectives, right?
One of the objectives. Send research samples into orbit, clear debris, seal
There's
research
exit
samples,
here.
activate transmitters.
On your right, that thing. Need to do these. Oh, wait. Where do I put this?
Oh man, that's some quality lodding there. It's like like imagine a lamppost, but the bottom of the lamppost and top of the lamppost have a higher lod than the middle bit. So the middle of it disappears when I walk away from it.
Oh, door locks aren't like permanent. It's just a.
It's 15
out.
seconds for looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can lock the door and run right out of it and the monster, or you can obviously lock someone outside, so they suffocate.
I mean, please don't do that to me. That'd be just cruel, really.
Oh, the monster closed. Oh, hello. Spider monster.
You have to put the research samples into the emergency mass ejectors. So a monster. So I'm currently carrying a research sample, and I'll put it in the emergency mass ejector. So if a monster was following me, that monster could put the item into it.
Put you into it.
I think that may be actually just what the monster just did. Or I walked too close. One of the two.
Did you just die?
Yes. Motherfucker. Or another player.
Like and subscribe.
No. Fuck you. Wait. Hold on. It said I was killed by tungsten. I am tungsten. Unless
Are
the
you?
unless the monster was tungsten.
They can
Might have been.
change shape, can't they?
Yeah.
Maybe it always blames the Enterer.
They disguise themselves as you.
So where you put the water?
The water? I don't know.
Water?
Samples. All right, you eject them. Right.
I mean, I don't mean to be picky, but as it goes, I have a number of options, and I'm pretty sure the monster is competing with spaceman tasks. But I'm not 100% sure.
What did... Why
Andy, are you asking why a spaceman is killing you?
Yeah, I'm kind of guessing that they might be evil. They also ran away.
Well, maybe you're just betting.
No, that is definitely not the case.
This game is so pony. Oh, this looks so unbelievably funky. Imagine actual selection, but not any good. I'm gonna guess this is Max because I told him that he can't use fire, so he immediately uses fire. Stop setting fire to people's houses. These are not your houses.
What's the health thing?
Well, if in computer games you get health, and if you run out of health, you die.
Oh, if you crouch, you get health. Oh, hang on, no. I'm just hitting crouch at the same time the health icon pops up.
I'm hazarding what's going to happen as long as the monster continue to play the sneaky game. The spacemen will lose just out of time. I'm also about 99% sure that holy shit, people have got a lot of health in this game.
Wait, don't run away. They're shooting you, but I'm defending you.
Either it's not transmitting it, or you guys are all at full health still.
Oh, alien.
No.
How do I say help? 'Cause I'm... Oh dear.
Use your words.
Help?
Nah, scared.
In the middle of the road? Did
Wait.
he... Oh no, I'm suffocating.
How do I
do
scan? It says scan your card, access scoreboard. I want to access the scoreboard.
Can I have a... Wait, there's a rocket launcher? How do I get that?
Controls.
I always got the water.
You're obsessed with the water. What is it about the water?
It's a team Fury down, right?
I think I know who the monster is. It's
Is
not
it me?
I'm dead. I'm a ghost. It's not you, because you were like, why are you shooting me? Oh, I've just worked out what the landing zones are. Awesome. Oh, and if you press M for map, there is a pink house, an orange house, a green house, a blue house, a red house.
Oh.
Landing pad 1, landing pad 2, part landing pad, straight landing pads. There are actually proper call-outs and locations and all sorts of things.
But you have to open a map to...
Well, yeah, just like in reality, and if you want to look at a map, you've got to look at a map.
Oh, this is a thing. Do I just stand here, or do I activate it and leave?
Lou, actually, I'm not sure if I did launch myself. There is a flashlight. This level is much lighter than the previous one.
The suicide booth, by the way, reminds me of
Futurama. It's not a suicide booth. It is a machine to send things into space. You're just not supposed to put yourself in it.
Ooh, okay. So I swapped my vision enhancer for a spare oxygen tank. Sounds like a good trade.
I'm currently, I think, well, I'm currently watching the monster. I think, who's hiding as a person.
I'll do that.
You are right, though. The car does look cool, but it's full on pure black, and this game just stops you cranking the brightness up.
Oh, right, so you take the... Oh, I see. Bye-bye. Get rid of those nasty
exploded.
samples. No, that was the mass ejector.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello.
There's a
Excuse me, I need oxygen.
vision enhancer in here, by the way. On the
Yeah,
floor.
I've already got one.
I swapped mine for a greater... Okay.
we're going. Clear debris from landing pads. Seal research.
Where on the map is the landing pad?
It says
Blue
Press
landing
M,
pad.
have a look.
Okay. Alright.
blue. Yeah, blue landing pad, straight landing pad, park landing pad.
And we have to clear them, so you don't have to bring anything for them.
Oh man, I can't say what's going on with the stream without ruining it for the players.
Okay. Frappuccino is fighting me! Help! Help!
Where are you?
Fuck off.
We are in pink house.
Pink house.
Yeah.
Don't forget the monster can change.
He
colour
came
by
out!
pressing G.
Yeah, someone's getting confused as well. Ah, crap.
Oh, there's a dead body here.
Whee!
Right, well now you get to spectate for the rest of the round.
I was trying to send one of those canisters into space. It lets you jump in with the canister.
I believe we went over this. That's how I managed to kill myself. I got a little bit too close.
Yeah.
Anyway, do be subtle because obviously you could easily give the game away for the monster, which would definitely not be fair.
So has the monster got the ability to find the spaceman, or is he just blind? As I am?
I can't remember. Wow, that is the world's slowest rocket.
There's an imposter coral on the street.
What the?
Nice one.
Oh, okay.
I'll say, Esmia, was that you?
Shark was the monster?
I was the not imposter.
The not imposter.
So Shalka was trying to
You outperformed everyone
imposter
else
me,
there. Good to
and I was like,
know.
oh no, you got.
I got MVP for wandering around doing nothing. I'll take
Nice.
that.
Can we play that level again? Now we have a clue what we're doing.
I think so. I think it'll be the same level again.
Okay,
There's
do you have to
also
leave game or...
Or wait for next round.
Oh, good. So at the
Oh,
beginning,
what's the laser eggs? You have to take
at
them
the be-
away.
at the beginning, I found a grenade and I threw it, but what I killed, thankfully, I killed the bot. So the monster, disguised as Tungsten, murdered Tungsten, Shalka and DJ Arca. So Shalka, did you shove me into the machine?
Yeah.
Nice. So V is shove. So yeah, I was carrying around the. I did give it away on the street, but I was carrying the egg. I went to put the egg into the ejection machine, and Shalka just shoved me in it.
There are more monster abilities. The egg is one of them. I'm not sure what it does.
I think
try
it's the
not to say
ability
what
to
I'm
have
doing.
more mobs on level.
No one let Shalka be the monster.
Again.
And you have to opt in to be the monster.
And if no one opts in, then yeah. We'll do the same level again because we might have a slight clue what's going on.
I won't say what's on the screen this time.
Yeah,
You
you
could put
are
an
the,
AI monster on.
it says.
AI
To be
monster
fair,
off.
to be fair, I mean that's fine. I'm happy with that. You don't have to be the monster. Somebody will choose to be the monster. Andy just needs to read inside his head rather than out loud.
What do the key cards do? How do you
They
use
let,
them?
they let you open doors.
I don't know how you activate them.
I think you just have a key card and you can just use it. The funny part was, I said, if as the monster, you can sneak up behind someone, nick their key card, and then eat it, which honestly is one of the funniest things I've seen in a computer game in a long time. I just feel the rest of the game is super clunky and just very ugly.
Lack of polish so much. But interesting ideas.
Lots of content, I'll give it that, but yeah. Okay. I
Space
wonder if
Tuesday.
I am a spaceman or a monster. Not saying.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Oh man, have you seen that YouTube video?
Yeah.
That is. So if you've not seen it, there is a YouTube video that is the clip from the Neutrals from Futurama saying, "I have no strong feelings one way or the other," and the video has exactly the same number of likes and dislikes. It's beautiful. The internet got together and was beautiful. Sometimes I go on there, I make sure it's still in sync, and I change my up or down vote to the right one.
So occasionally I see an exclamation mark on the screen. How do you do that one?
And you know you play this for approximately 1 minute less than all the rest of us, right?
Oh, someone's
Like-
clearly pushing a button to do this.
The only button, like a hey-oh.
I don't know, because I've worked out that V is push.
Yes, press escape, click on control bindings,
That is
find
actually
the...
probably, yeah.
Yeah, and you tell us.
Modify key bindings. Overheat weapon is just the R key.
No, you said an exclamation mark for like an indicator of...
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you want to overheat your gun, hit the R key.
Oh, wow.
Middle mouse button is quick emotes.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Oh my lord.
Is that you? Hello.
Hello. Have you seen the lens flare on my head? On your head? That's horrendous.
No?
Blue's fancy smanchy house camera detected the monster. The monster's in blue, everyone. Blue house.
Wait, hang on. I'm in blue house.
I'm coming. I got
Probably
far.
I've got a red exclamation mark popping up as well, but I still don't know what that is.
No, I've got absolutely no idea either. I think it's the camera spotting the monster.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
How do I get rid of these bloody samples?
Much closer. You have to get close,
Ah,
very close.
Right. Right.
Just not
That's
too
what it is.
close.
Because it'll throw you
Oh,
in
there's
with
a-
it as well.
Hello. Oh yeah, you can have that. That's fine.
You put the water in the... You destroy the water.
Wait, you put water in it to get a gun?
I would like to point out, by the way, I can hold my breath longer than the oxygen tanks last on this fucking spacesuit.
Yes.
They last
Like-
about... Motherfucker. Oh.
Yeah, achievement unlocked.
I think I worked out who's the
Oh.
monster. So man, if ever we get to play werewolf, I am not playing on your team. You have no guile.
Wait, what?
Guile.
Okay. I'll do it again!
No.
What does dial mean?
What does guile mean? Alexa,
I do
define
again.
guile.
I think it said dial.
Alexa, here we go. Alexa, define guile.
Guile is usually defined as insidious cunning in attaining a goal, crafty or artful deception, duplicity.
Yes, I have no guile. You're right. I'm a nice
Are you admitting
person.
to be the monster?
No, he's saying that I'm basically would be terrible as a monster. But hey, everyone, I'm a monster.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna eat you all. Ha ha. Very yes. Very not subtle.
I died in the same way, by the way, by getting shoved into the mass ejector thing. So everyone else, be careful. Monster very good at shoving you into the mass ejector. So there is one dead. That's me. 3 spacemen, 1 monster, 1 security guard.
Is the security guard the AI?
Yeah, we get a free AI robot, who is the most poorly animated thing I have ever seen in my life. What is it doing?
What are you on about?
The only way I can answer is say look at the stream at some point, but the AI, like bits of his body just physics flail around.
Okay, so I may have made a mistake. I may have willingly walked into the mass ejector because I thought it was a door.
Yeah, you're dead. I've just seen your corpse land on the ground.
Yeah, and I've got this great big thing on the screen.
So the most dangerous thing in this game is the thing that lets you kill yourself.
Ah, bloody hell! Railgun takes forever to reload. That's rubbish.
Just like a real railgun.
I got one shot and didn't kill him.
Yeah. I think Quake 3. What was
No,
that
it's like
film?
there was like 10-minute reload.
What's the film with the railgun in it?
Oh. I know what you mean, with Arnie in it. Terminator. No, not Terminator.
Yeah.
Eraser.
Eraser, that's it, yes. That's the railgun was absolutely copied from that as well. Oh, I don't, wait, who's a ghost? Stop, if you're a ghost, stop, and turn to your right. Hey, ghost! Oh, it's you, Matt. Yeah, we're ghosts. Quick, let's flicker the lights. Oh, that does really not seem to
Oh,
work.
you're like a little halo with a face and some wings
Yeah.
on the stack. What? Oh, I see. Like a helmet with wings and
Yeah,
a
that's
halo.
quite cool. if this game had excellent graphics and presentation, I think it would be and decent gunplay. I think it would be absolutely excellent.
Why is
As
this
it is.
person still moving?
It's about the same quality as Prop Hunt.
Everybody's dying.
Well, that's not.
has done very well though.
Well, Prop Hunt is free, so.
As is
Shauka, that's not true. What is true is that everyone is killing themselves. I think 3 of us have killed ourselves so far. No, actually, I got shoved into the machine. Andy walked willingly.
Involuntarily murdered.
I didn't mean to walk into the thing that killed me.
I didn't mean to get shoved into the thing that killed me.
Well, there's a grenade here. Oh, sample. Do not crawl in the vents.
Unless you're a monster.
Or Bruce Willis.
Yes.
The monster is just so poorly done as well, just visually. Absolutely 3 out of 10.
Who would manage to die on top of the main box?
When you hit the mass ejector, you get flicked up in the air.
Oh, and they just fell down and that's the body. At least it doesn't work on ghosts.
And you try and see, can I...
Camera is
pull
seeing
myself out?
something. I'm fleeing the area. Come save me.
Shauka, just out of curiosity, who do you think is going to save you?
The others.
Okay, Shauka, what does it say in the top right of your screen, please? You've got 4 numbers. Can you just read them out for me, please?
No.
I'm the only one left. Oh no.
Uh-huh. Hey, my HUD's not moving around. Now I'm not a spaceman.
Yes.
Oh, that's so much better. Hold on, let me see if I can Google. What's it called? Unfortunate Spaceman HUD.
Hard fuckery. What is this big sort of loopy mirror thing supposed to do? Just do not worship.
You can chuck stuff away in them.
For example, guns you don't want.
Ah, here we go.
Last time I played the pool. Pool table looks cool.
So if I'm the only one, and those two are dead, know that they are dead.
Wow, they're actually going on about how good their HUD is and how sleek it is. I hate you so much.
I think
The new HUD is now exceptionally more crisp and readable.
more crisp than before.
Apparently.
I don't even see, like, maybe it's only from the main menu. Because it's going on about screen resolution stuff.
Oh, I see. The eggs are actually egg-shaped with like little critters inside. Wow.
HUD motion sickness. Like, I understand. It's a cool idea. Let me turn it off.
Oh, things are going down.
Yeah.
Spooky noise! Oh, I can see someone else who's a ghost. You're a little, like, floating helmet with a halo and wings.
That's right. We've come to spectate your imminent demise.
I can't find any HUD movement. Wow. Unbelievable.
What's this thing here? That's like a big sort of cylinder on the wall.
This
Well, from
thing-
floor
oh,
to the wall.
Is that the alien virusy thing? I found that.
It's empty, but it's got... I don't know. Maybe? It's got air bubbling through it or something.
Post-process motion blur. Gameplay.
Why have we got a lens flare for light?
It's horrible. Like they've gone mad. So,
I mean,
yeah,
it's got like it's been processed through some sort of grid as well.
Yeah, but that could just be for show. Like you can choose
For
that
show.
for like. Oh god. So it's telling me my frame rate is glorious, but yeah, no, it's telling my
Kill
frame
this
rate.
thing. Kill this thing. Yeah, that. Get it.
As a ghost, you should not be talking to players. Normally, you wouldn't be able to. We happen to be in a voice chat. That's definitely not fair.
I was gonna torch it anyways.
Well, there is in-game voice.
At this point, if we were using the in-game voice, we could only talk to other ghosts.
Are you sure? If it's
Yes,
proximity based.
No, because it says specifically
Otherwise it
when
would
you
be
die,
cheating.
you can only talk to other ghosts. Yes.
That's what we're doing.
like-
Is spoiling it.
Oh, hello, the aliens over there. Go and shoot them.
Yes, because I have a button to teleport to the alien.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can also, I've got the players. Oh, I even get to see what colour the players are when I'm dead as well.
I'd like the objectives to be a little bit clearer. But...
Well, just what's not clear about them?
You got to hold tab and then look at the map.
Well, you have to hold tab, but that's because you can get killed while you're looking at your objectives.
That's where you hide in the building and lock the doors.
Yeah, that's why they're only 15-second locks.
Why can't you will the doors closed?
Because then you would just hole up in a room and then
Get
that'd be the
bored
end of the
very
game.
quickly.
Well, that'd be the end of the game.
You would lose,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Well, or you'd
Yeah.
win. Well, I guess that is the worst rocket in the whole of gaming history, by the way. That is so poor.
Oh, so the light flicker is like really rather subtle.
I haven't made it happen yet.
I just saw it happen. It's like a door that appears to be stuck open as well. Oh, does that mean this room's got no oxygen in it now?
Oh, what? Because they smashed a window.
Well, I think the door got hit by the rocket launcher. Yeah, door status repaired.
Ah, that's rather cool. So as the monster, there is scope in smashing the doors, and then the players will have to repair it, and then killing the players as they smash the door. That frame threat is so awful. Yeah, I see what you mean. So this means that whoever this is running around the house with a rocket.
Can they be damaged for that? I have a feeling they might know who the alien is.
Well, there's only 2 people left. Wow, the monster's pretty hard.
Yeah. Just volunteered to be the monster again.
Yep.
Right, let me go back to the main menu, by the way, and
It's
see.
very obvious when the countdown was not completely done and the monster was already.
No, okay, so there's no way, as far as I can tell, in the game to change. Your options are field of view. That's it. There are no other options in the game.
You can turn off motion blur.
Well, okay, but I don't know why I'd want to do that.
Oh, maybe it's tied to the camera.
I'm not talking to you anymore, Andy.
Oh. Customize my spaceman. Oh, you can have
I-
perks.
There are perks, yes. Okay, I am hosting another shapeshifter game. I quite like the game. I just don't like the graphics.
How do I apply a loader?
If you join my game, you should be able to go customization and then create a loadout. I mean, I've got a loadout, but I'll be bugging if I remember what it does or what difference it makes.
There's lots of things here that are described that I'm pretty sure we didn't see, because it says you're immune to the effects of colorblind virus. If the monster eats your corpse, it will be poisoned.
Oh, you can eat the corpse.
You take 25% less damage from acid and toxic things.
Oh, I've unlocked a new perk. Your corpse eating ability has a 25-second cooldown.
Right, well, I'm going to save that loadout, because that's the only loadout I have, I guess.
Hold on. So I have a loadout. If I click on it, I then get a blank loadout.
You have to double-click all of them.
Yes, but I wanted you to edit my current loadout.
Oh yeah, apparently you can't do that.
You are immune to being strangled by fire extinguishers.
See, this is... In
Right.
what universe have we ever... I mean, did you even see a fire extinguisher in that?
I did not. But now I know it's a thing.
Well, I know that the monster can also eat corpses, but...
Immune to being strangled by fire extinguishers are like that. Cool. I have saved a loadout, but I'll be honest. I'm not really sure what I saw. And I've got a weapon I've unlocked by becoming a survivor, which is just a black version of the same pistol. Yeah, so it's things like this. I can select my weapons. I can select my handgun, and I have a wear and tear slider for like a scratchness thing. Right, you've put that in, and you haven't got the ability to turn off the fucking HUD movement. Andy, we're just waiting for you.
How do I join?
Press Shift Tab.
Yep.
Go to your favourite friends, which is me. Right click. And join the lobby.
I don't have that option.
Join game.
Join game
I
then.
don't have that option either.
Well, I'll invite
Why
you
not?
in.
I don't know. I guess he's not my
Right
favourite
click.
friend. I'm
You
not
have
sure.
view profile, trading, manage. It's underneath manage. Join game.
Sometimes Steam doesn't. I will drag you into my favourites, Andy. I think you already were. Anyway, so I hope you've all created a loadout.
Yep.
Should we just go to the same map again? Because I might actually begin to learn it. There's quite a lot of
Loadout?
maps.
Same map, please.
Sorry, Chaka?
Same map, vote yes.
Whoa. I'm gonna be a cadet. Save. Body type average.
Roll that dice.
It's not really a dice, is it? It's a
So it's actually a dice.
fruit machine. That's a fruit machine.
No, there's a dice for your character. Your
Oh,
character
right,
customization.
gotcha.
Do you think about player's monster button, the player's monster description thing?
Monster cheese.
Right. So, Andy, I'd like to point out, if you were the monster, it would have said monster. So,
Is that really what it... God damn.
yeah. So, you know, do you remember catchphrase and see what you see? Just don't do that.
I mean, it could be the monster. You'd never know, but...
You're right. Maybe you're just being... It's a very clever, super clever double bluff.
I am known for that.
I had an intense encounter with Teal. We didn't shoot.
Where are the fire extinguishers?
What?
And he's like, right, I know what I want in my games in the future. I want to kill people by strangling them with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Doesn't normally not the word we'd normally use, is it?
Whoa, there's a bowling alley. Can you shoot the pins? Nope. Unplayable.
Oh, that HUD, honestly, I just...
Vomit-inducing was the word, isn't it?
I mean, I guess the point of it is that you can't look at it whilst you're doing something else, I suppose.
Was it M for
but...
that? Oh.
Hello.
Hello. The map's not too bad. I like the map.
I would prefer the map more. And what room am I in? Okay, I'm in a room of color A, the doors are of color A. The floor is of color B. So you need to have like the green room entirely green. So the red house has like. Oh, this is very poorly done. Like the pink house still has green doors. I think that might just indicate locked or unlocked status. No, it doesn't. It's just, yeah.
Can somebody come cover me so I don't get pushed into the liquid destroyer?
I think not.
If the monster volunteers, then you're a bit in trouble there.
Is security a human player?
No.
Well, he can cover me. Well,
Oh, that's rather nice. You've picked up a radio. This allows you to talk long distance without anyone else who has a radio. This would be quite cool.
Cover me! Cherry, cover me!
If we weren't using Discord, I think it would actually be, if anything, a little bit cooler. Although, can you imagine playing a game with randoms using fucking microphones?
Ow!
Oh, yeah, breathing.
There's an alien. Oh, go away, please. I don't want any. So are we supposed to call out the color of the person who was shooting you? I suppose they change, don't they? Because the monster can change color.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. They will just change colour. If you go, oh, cappuccino, okay, wait, they'll just longer be cappuccino.
Okay.
It took me ages to work out, by the way, that the colour of the player was... Because it just started... I think mine was something like... My one started off as something that was a colour and a statement.
Oh, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just need air.
Okay.
That's your bad. In which case, I don't need any air. Hang on, I'm just clearing the launch pad because it wasn't clear. All right. You just locked the door, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to come in. I'm not going to shoot you. Was there someone else shooting you?
No!
What do you mean no? Why are you shooting out then? Unless you're an alien.
I'm not an alien!
Push out.
Andy and I are going with Plan B. Andy, I'm afraid that you and I must repopulate the human race. How do I unzip? How do I unzip your spacesuit?
How do I leave?
No, lock the door again!
That's a very strange toilet. You can lock yourself in for 15 seconds.
If you have a map scanner, you can see all the objectives on the map. Funny enough.
Oh.
So I can see all the launch pads and where all the trash and stuff is. Also, there appears to be a person on this map. Well, it could be me.
There is a bot.
That might be it.
Now, I'm not suggesting I'm giving hints away, but if I were the monster, which I may or may not be the monster, I would absolutely trash all the doors and let the oxygen out.
But you wouldn't do 7 minutes in heaven with another player. Oh, but that's me again! Unless you're an alien, in which case I have a flamethrower. I don't want to pick that up now, because you're gonna push me in.
No. I don't know what the push key is, whoever you are.
How do I do the emotes again? Danger! Help, please.
Okay, quickly chat, should I push him in, or should I let him get away with it?
Hey, that was a warning for a monster, wasn't it? Is that you again? Oh, there's someone else in here. Dad.
Sorry.
I was saying with the health regen, like...
It depends. There is a perk for health regen.
Yeah, I know, but with the health regen, like, can you die?
Well, yes.
It's gonna take a hell of a lot. There is an egg around here somewhere.
Why does someone have a patio here
That one.
outside?
Okay. Right, there's. Am I allowed to ask? There's,
Ah!
oh. Did they just run through and? Oh, there you go.
Oh, no, it's broken. I hear screaming and gurgling.
Oh! In the meat place, there's a meat demon.
Hooray!
Away! I thought I died then. I'm out of oxygen.
Shulker again.
I think we should all click on B.
Yeah.
Unless he's prohibited. That'd be it.
I knew that there was one monster trying to be monster, but if you don't try to be monster, you don't get the information.
And you know someone's chosen me the monster because you leave the round much quicker.
The countdown just ended.
Yeah, there's no point in making us sit for 45 seconds. Oh, so what does laying eggs do, Shauka?
Unsure. There's N does remote arm, which I didn't do much. And you can go into vents and teleport around the map via vents.
The
And you
monster laid an egg, and 6 seconds later, Andy killed him.
Did you back out?
No, I'm just saying I'm to make this stupid ass countdown. It's literally quicker to come out and create a new game. Like 40, I'm fine, but if everyone, there should be an okay.
The
Oh my
monster
God.
can
So
also
who died
burrow in the
fast
ground.
earlier?
It was Shauka. You were
Did you go
Cherry.
button?
No, there isn't a go button, that's my point.
So I was right in shooting whoever I was shooting.
Yeah.
What level looks nice?
Oh, it can be thick with 2 C's.
Very modern. Let's do H2O, which is a new map.
Oh, you can make yourself really short. I wonder if that reduces your hitbox.
Yeah, that's what I did. what it actually means is when people look at you, they look right down. Does anybody need to fiddle with their loadouts?
I can't work out how to exit the bloody thing.
Exit what?
Ah, back lobby. There we go. Fine.
You can have like 8-ball visors.
You have lots of things, and you've got to pay for them. Oh,
Pretty
I
sure.
actually... oh, right, hold on. Oh my god. So there's... I just clicked on heads, and it said I had access to one head, so I clicked on it, and it goes, oh, this is £8. Fuck off.
Oh, so there's gun camos as well.
So the thing is, if you get a lot of people playing, having all of these customizations is really good. I mean, if you see the bounty one, because that's definitely going to get you into trouble if Disney spot you. I've unlocked one hat, by the way, because I survived. Earned from early access. Oh, right, I see.
So you can change the colour of your flashlight as well, but it says caution, non-white flashlight colours can reduce visibility.
Yes.
So if I had a brown flashlight, that's next to useless.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, I'm ready.
My god, there's... Jesus, wow. So, I'm looking at my voices. So I've got... You know when you emote, your character goes, hey, over here. So there's one here called Space Sage, and it costs £8 for the voice pack.
How did we name the loader? Oh, there. Very subtle.
I've just realised I'm still playing with no audio.
Why?
It just didn't work. I think it's probably coming out of some other source.
If you go to your settings, which you might have to, under the settings, you can actually under audio choose the audio. Oh, it's the input device.
Yep. It's coming out of another pair of speakers or headphones. Oh well.
You definitely want to set your perks. Get your perks though.
They all look terrible. I understand
Extra
that
speed, extra oxygen recovery, damage recovery.
yeah,
If
but
your
like,
keycard is stolen, you can still use your extra keycard.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair.
So what I did earlier is I stole, as the monster, I stole Shauka's keycard and then I ate it. Which is never, ever, ever, ever going to get old.
There's a perk that houses that you have an extra keycard, which sounds
Yes.
really lame.
I'm trying to work out how I can hide the details. So it says bot count 1. Let's say I want to add 1,000 bots. I don't see how. Big head mode off. Keycards on. Cameras on. Oh, match settings. Okay.
I could see the cameras even as monster.
I think I'm good. There's not
Aha.
really a lot other than messing around with random settings, there's not a lot I can do.
You can close the game, go out to Windows, select audio, select default audio device, select the one you want, and come back in.
That requires launching the game. I killed the monster without any audio anyway. It's fine.
Okay, I
just can't hear the spooky noises.
have changed one option.
I approve of this change.
You're not watching the stream, are you?
No, I'm not.
It wouldn't be something stupid along the lines of 4 aliens and 1 person, would it?
Actually, Twitch is screwing up. I couldn't watch on Twitch.
Perfect.
Oh, I approve too.
Monster option is disabled.
So, little more
Nice.
subtlety. Rather than going, spaceship, hat, fish. Oh, am I the monster?
Alright, I understand that now.
So this is a new map, so that might mean it's massively overcomplicated. It definitely means the person who did this does not understand caustics, and oh my god, the lens flares are horrendous.
We have to do exactly the same objectives.
Andy, you are never, ever in the history of working together to ever mention to me that I need to tone down any effect ever. Are we clear? Every single bright spot in this game has a fucking lens flare.
I don't know what you're seeing, because I'm not seeing that.
Okay, let me just... I'll chuck a screenshot in Discord. There. Every bright thing in the game.
Reset the generator. Oh, hello.
Right, well I know who Andy is. Because he has no subtlety.
I'm allowed to say hello. I could be an alien.
Hello. Yeah,
Right, this is a good point.
just stay there.
Oh hell. I'm stuck underwater and I can't swim.
Ah,
Don't
what
know.
the fuck?
Did you die?
Huh? Did I actually get killed by someone, or did I get killed by a hazard?
You killed an instant spaceman, you're now weaker and the monster can track you. But I didn't do anything. Apparently I'm a murderer. How? Don't know.
Well, I just got killed by looking at what looked like a hole in the level, so I was going to fix it, and then I got sucked out into space and then died.
Oh, I fell out
Nice.
of the world.
Was that me turning on the airlock? Which said it was out of power and needed some things doing to fix it.
Right. Yes.
Get
yes.
back into the base.
There are some suction
Whoa!
things.
Found it.
Right. I'm pretty sure this is Max. He's in pink because he's a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
Shut up, murderer.
Gotta kill all the things. Kill all the things, let's just killing everyone, fuck it. Stop the monster, I'm gonna kill you all instead! I've got spaceman!
I'll get you with my fist.
I'm just gonna, yeah. I am gonna give this away a little bit for you three having a combat because the monster's nowhere near. Just want you to just be aware of that. You're all fine. The paranoia is pretty good though. I've got to give it that, even with voice comms.
I'm a lousy shot, it's fine.
Yeah, all I'm seeing is
Keep
bullets
shooting.
missing. Is this a mass ejector?
No, let's you go out into the water and then suffocate.
Yeah, I've fallen into the water quite a number of times now, and I'm a ghost for heaven's sake.
You can't get out of it, that's the daft thing.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
how
can.
do you fucking...
Oh yeah, if you go into the mass eject, that's it. It's game over. But I think you did something with an airlock, and that's what happened.
Yeah, just a question. If I hit the airlock button, do I die?
Well, I died, and it was Brian's fault, so maybe.
I used the space mad one, or you just no, you ran away. Okay, never mind.
I thought he's not actually space bad. You see him?
Chickens!
Oh, fuck. ever imagine writing a game like this though. That it's just
Okay.
clunky.
Well, I think I've found the alien.
Great.
Oh, they ran away.
Andy, do you remember that thing about being subtle? Because
I think subtlety went out the window ages ago.
whoever the alien is, they can hear you.
No, but I was shooting them.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, cool. There's a padded room. I'm gonna spend my next day in here.
Oh,
Purple
Oh.
aura mean.
okay.
That's the murderer. Purple aura is the murderer.
I wasn't
murdered
shooting
me.
alien.
But there's a murderer?
Yes, Max is the murderer. I don't know how. There's.
Yeah, nor do I, fortunately.
As far as I can tell, I was looking at something and Max opened up the. Yeah. So.
No, I'd already opened it at that point, I think.
Right. So you opened the
Because
airlock.
you were
and
killed and I did not do anything at that point.
Right. So I got killed by the airlock you opened. Why would
Yes.
you open the airlock? Why would you?
I don't know
do
what it
this?
does, I was pressing buttons.
It's
To
an
be fair,
airlock.
I also nearly hit the
It
button.
doesn't tell you it's an airlock until you press the button saying you've opened the airlock.
Right. I'm gonna put a screenshot on Discord, and then you have to apologise.
What is this?
Oh
on my-
yes, it does.
What?
Yeah, now?
No, there's a sticker
Are
on
you
the
getting
screen.
face hugged to death?
There's something on my face.
Oh, that's gonna be the aliens.
How do I get this off?
What you have to do is.
Let me try shoot it.
Thanks.
Killed by a dispassionate universe. I think I died to the door.
Wow.
I was helping there.
So let's go through the stats here.
Murders.
Employee of the month, Andy. Well done, Andy. Good job.
It's employee of the month, but it's really like employee of the last hour.
I got 0 score.
Minus 475. And the progress bar still went left, right across the.
Okay, so
Thing.
let's go through what happened. The monster shut off the power. The monster, Dr. Realism murdered DJ Arcus. Spacemen then restored power. Flamethrower counter unlocked.
You're welcome.
I didn't even know the power. I was dead at that point. Then the monster destroyed the
I
colorblind
restored the
virus. What's the colorblind virus? Like, I guess.
Let me release the colorblind virus.
Yeah, but okay, what does that mean? Like, you can't see what color the players are? How does that?
Your skills identify. You can tell the player colors apart, so you don't have a sense of identity. I would guess.
Oh, I guess you can't shout out, "Oh, it's teal," if. No, I'm not sure how that's an advantage for anyone.
Now I had plausible cover that it would not be me, but it was me anyway.
I voted for Space Bear again.
I was trying to pick some of the brighter ones. This one looks quite nice. Ooh, okay. This one's got 3-star environmental hazards. Or three corpse faces environmental hazards.
I hope there's not like. That looks a lot like Besbit. I'm hoping there's not like holes that we can just
Tip,
fall into.
if you see 2 spacemen of the same colour, there's a fair bet one of them isn't who they claim to be.
Attack them both.
Well, no, just, you know.
What's the point in picking your
Map
spacesuit
hazard.
colour if drop bridges?
No, you can't pick your spacesuit colour, you can just preview your spacesuit colour. Map hazards, airlocks and drop bridges.
Drop bridges sounds like something that's gonna get everyone killed.
Remember, you are either a spaceman
Are those
or
like
not.
drop bears?
They're not real.
Right, I'm not allowed to say anything anymore.
Well done, Andy.
I have learned my lesson.
If a parasite... Okay. Right, so the eggs you lay can turn into parasites which can suck into people's faces, which is cool.
Right, at the point where they do suck onto someone's face, how do you get them off? Because that's what happened in the last game.
Shows you right for just being
Oh.
yourself, right?
Never mind.
Oh, that is cool.
Alright. I like that. Cool.
Ooh, pretty
Teleporter.
pink. There's no actual light source that's pink, it's just everything's glowing pink for some reason.
Looking
Ooh.
fresh.
My torch is orange. That is useless.
Can you just like jump to your death off this thing?
Well, yeah, almost definitely.
Oh,
This
bloody
this game is quite keen just to murder you because you're like, what does this button do? Oh, it kills me.
I died, yeah.
Did you just jump off? Going, will I die if I jump off?
No, I'm just saying. That's what would
Alright.
happen.
Because of it alien or because you jumped off a bridge?
No, I'm saying that's what would happen if you just fell off the
Oh.
W. I died.
Who's still alive? Did you just arm that airlock?
I don't know what the airlock does.
What do you mean you don't know what the airlock does?
Oh, right, there we go.
Holy shit! Yes!
Achievements!
So,
Okay.
just to
So-
put that clear, I walked up there, I see someone activate an airlock, I asked them, did you just activate the airlock? And then I see it open.
Well, look at you doing all the heavy lifting.
So that's what happened. I activated the airlock and Adam went near it and got sucked out.
Yes. Hold on. So, just for those of us who
I
are
like this game.
a little slower than others, Alexa, define airlock.
Yeah, but the button isn't right. The button's nowhere near it.
Usually defined as a sealed, airtight chamber,
Aha.
such as in a manned spacecraft or
Oh.
submarine, used to provide access to and from the sealed area without allowing air out or
All
water
right,
in.
I see. So if you were to open an airlock, Andy, you're an engineer. If you were to open an airlock and outside was, say, the vacuum of space, what might happen?
Well, the spaceman / alien might end up disappearing into said.
I like it avoids the correct the words.
I think the point is you press
Being
the airlock
pushed.
button and then you fucking leg it, I think is what you're supposed to do. Rather go, what's an airlock do?
Well, the button wasn't related to where the rest of the airlock was.
It was right in the middle of the door.
Yes, on that one it was, but on the previous one I pressed it thinking, what does this do? Is this just, you know, I ran up to it, button, yeah, press the button. What's it do? I don't know.
From my point of view,
Then I went, oh, I'll go in here. Oh shit.
from my point of view, I came into a room with an orange thing that I thought was a seal I would need to fix, and
Rapidly got ejected into space.
As far as I've seen in this game, every single button does something that you don't want it to do, except for the health station.
So I'd also like to point out, so far it's been every round has been the monster wins, apart from the round where the monster killed themselves.
No, we have killed the monster.
We haven't done
There,
the
there was
landing
one
phase yet.
fair combat that I lost.
Monster one.
Okay.
I had a radio and I didn't know what it did last game.
Yeah, the radio lets you talk to another player over the voice chat. I mean, if you like, we can all go and bundle onto a public server.
Just follow everyone on that.
Can't see how that would possibly go well.
Okay, now I got it. I had to experience it.
Gee, what is this airlock?
This thing says here, best not to fiddle with this. All right then. I won't.
Look, an airlock. Caution, emergency airlock. Looks like a very inviting button. Alright.
What? Max, teach us of the ways of what did you click on?
I tried to attack the bot, and the bot.
No, it said
shot back.
it said radium. There was like green goop.
That was my character colour.
A security bot killed the monster.
Yes.
That's
Within
okay,
30
because apparently Schalke had already killed himself some 15 seconds earlier, and none of us noticed.
I wasn't paying attention to the discussion.
Which discussion of whether or not you should jump to your death, press the button, jump
Yeah,
the
press
airlock.
press the airlock button.
Type in the chat window, by the way. If you type here, the scroll bar fills up. And then goes red. I've never seen that in any game ever.
So you know how much text you're allowed to enter before it goes, no, you're trolling, go away.
Oh yeah, but I've just never seen it done like that.
Hmm.
Right, well, best of luck to everyone apart from the monster.
Change the map?
We
Yeah,
haven't,
brilliant.
we haven't done this back. Yeah, all right. So
No, it was showing the echo map. Yep. Sorry for my incompetence, but I'm not very
That's
good
fine.
at this.
We could also just make an open server and just let randoms join.
Just so you know, I was actually shooting him with a gun.
Good. Well, I think the gun's pretty. I think the guns are pretty piss poor in this to begin with. You should have got turned into a monster and then stolen
Mold
his
him.
card and eaten it.
Yeah. Map hazards, airlocks, drop bridges. Okay.
We haven't even found what drop bridges are. I've run over one and I didn't drop.
Rescue shuttles available.
My screen says Shulker is the monster, but it might be lying.
Alright, he'll commit suicide in about 10 seconds, so... Because apparently everyone else has done so.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch this one person. Wait. Oh, I see the drop bridges are. Oh god, that looks.
What the hell?
I hope they come back.
Yes, they do.
Oh good. Oh good. Right, we've worked out what drop bridges do. They drop when you press the button, and then they somehow respawn.
No, they flip back up again.
Hey, Samson.
They're like hinged. So I'm in the computer room. Where's the server? I want to play the server. Oh, Gordon. I'm expecting you in the test chamber. Hello, Gordon.
I want to press the
Morning,
airlock
Gordon.
button. I want to see how the airlock button works, but I don't know whether it de-airlocks this entire area.
There's nowhere to get air in this area.
No.
Oh,
No.
uh-oh.
Oh, good. Well,
No,
Andy's nearly out of it.
Well, I walked over a bridge, and then there was nothing on the other side of the bridge.
Oh.
Can't I just chuck the like the egg shit? Do we have to put it in the EME? Can I not just drop it off the edge of the level, which seems quite easy on a level that's apparently hovering over a planet, which I know is not perhaps very green.
Oh, no.
Oh no, that's cool. Unfortunately, of course.
That's not very useful.
Well, not in this game, no.
I found the airlock button.
You should push it.
Definitely.
So far, I've not seen a single objective.
Tab. M.
Yeah, but... nothing on the map. Oh, there's one up there.
It's called Unfortunate Spacemen. It's really the aesthetics that get me. The game themselves are actually pretty good, but the aesthetics are just. Hooray! Communication has been restored.
Yay.
I feel like I can jump off here.
Don't. I feel like I can open an airlock and survive. Can't do that either.
Well, I'm trying to pick up all the random items. They're not weapons, are they? They're other random things. Here's some equipment stores which we can't use anything in. Fantastic. Whoa! Okay, that's what happens. You press the button, you have to then step near enough to the door to activate it, to open it.
Balls.
Yeah.
How? What?
Okay. Fuck you, Shulker. Firstly, we all know you're the monster. Secondly, I haven't even seen another player, let alone got into any combat. I literally haven't.
You saw me in the beginning.
I saw someone at the beginning, but I haven't seen anyone since then.
Did you hear my local comms? I tried to use the in-game function.
Oh, I did, yes, yes. I get the feeling I'm being watched, judging me by a bunch of ghosts. Fuck off, ghost.
Only a bit.
Why do I go through walls?
Don't we all? Oh, you mean in the game, right?
Yes.
Maybe if I just hide here for the next 13 minutes and 12 seconds, then hopefully it just goes, oh, you've won.
Set the hob on fire.
You can tell the monster is me that the round has lasted more than 2 minutes.
You committed suicide 16 seconds into the last level. Maybe you shouldn't be quite so smug.
Adam, hit the button on the wall.
No!
Yes. Do it. No, it doesn't do anything. You have to actually double tap it. You have to tap it and then walk forwards. So if you tap the button and then run away, it's fine. It's a bomb waiting for someone else to die.
Why does my gun keep overheating? Why is
Oh,
there a...
shit.
That's the ammo.
Yeah, but I haven't shot it.
Yeah, but if you hit R, if you reload it, it just overheats it.
Right. Maybe you guys aren't really listening. I haven't shot the gun. It's got a reload time of about... forever?
What
Yes.
the ghosts are doing like affects it.
Yeah, if the ghost can reload my gun, that'd be great.
Hooray! You can really die quickly on this level, can't you? Just fuck around as a ghost, presumably you've got the same run physics as the normal.
Well, yeah, you can't die as a ghost, thankfully.
Yeah,
Here
but
forever.
you can just fall. It's very easy to just fall off things instead of running sort of.
I wonder what this is.
Up as
Why?
teleporter.
So many awesome guns! Oh, they're exhaust pipes, never mind.
Yes, I had that same thought.
And
Cool.
you're still
Oh, there's
no
fire
closer
extinguishers
to
here.
each other
There's
than you were.
only one
Wait, where's the fire extinguisher?
on the floor.
You want me to strangle the monster?
Well,
Yes.
I mean, maybe the other way around. I don't know.
Suffocate, I think is the correct term.
No. No, because strangle, choke, and suffocate are different terms. And drown. All specific ways of dying.
Yeah, strangulation usually involves someone sort of tying something around your neck.
I'd much rather just clobber him around the back of the head with a fire extinguisher, let's be honest. If I've got a fire extinguisher, I want to kill someone. My first thought is I wonder if I can strangle them.
Yes.
This might be a bit too big map.
No, I know where you are. Fuck you. I'm fine. Stop making the lights flicker.
You know, fun.
Yes, Lucien, that's my guess as well.
I appear to be jumped in the floor.
Given the
Oh,
reload
I'm
time
crouching.
on the flare gun, I have a sneaky suspicion it's a one-shot kill. So what I was going to do is I was going to switch to this.
Use the airlock.
It's going to be so fucking... There we go.
Well, that's kind of the point, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's going to be so... It's not clear when you're close.
Use the air. Use the airlock.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, shiny gun.
I just used the health machine and it said smoking is the least of your problems.
There's a gun down here.
Unhelpful direction is
Yeah, no,
unhelpful.
you're very close. You're very, very close. No, you're running away from it. Running away from it.
I've got two guns. I'm happy.
Okay, this one looks really cool. Maybe the railgun.
You
Oh my
sure.
god, this is just like some kind of Scooby-Doo cartoon going on here.
What's in on television or?
No, just like the bit where they're walking through the doors and they're like just, yeah, they're literally just past each other. What is this?
Okay.
Adam killed himself somehow.
Now I did unfortunate spaceman face hugger.
What?
I got killed by a space hugger.
Oh wow.
Oh, the face.
You're low on
yeah.
health.
No, I was on full health. The face hugger got me. But
Yeah, you just don't know how to get it off.
Or is it possible to take? What's his office not take off a ball?
You might need to melee or someone else shoot it off.
Oh,
And
I
that might
I
be
didn't know the
dangerous.
melee button.
oh, I didn't either. I was pressing lots of other buttons. Face huggers can be shot off So try to lay them somewhere someone might go solo, as they have a high chance of dying.
Seems like a.
Fair enough, yeah. Okay. The parasite hugger is now killed if the chocolate milk perk is triggered. Right. Okay. I had a flare gun. I didn't even get to fire it.
Right, I'm gonna have to drop off. I got work with the morning, I'm afraid.
Okie dokie.
I'll thank you very much for that. I'll catch you guys later.
Welcome. Should we do another shapeshifter level, by the way, or should we do we've also got a story mode as well as the survival mode.
We're having lots of fun with this. Let's do that again.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's go to hypertrain then. Choo choo, all aboard the hypertrain. Don't get murdered and stuff.
Yeah, man. Where's the map information?
That was
Oh, shit, that's literally what you said. I thought you were making something up.
No, I was.
Verbatim.
I guess in multiplayer, like with randoms, you have to be a bit sneaky. Go befriend someone and then just murder them in the back. Like, I'll cover you. You put the thing in there.
Push.
Push.
Oh, that's pretty. And tricky at the same time.
Map hazards. It says drop bridges, then no. Aha. Okay. Oh. Whoops. Oh, okay, good. I should probably have looked at. I stopped by looking at the map. Oh, okay. So the map it's a train. Well, obviously, but it's like a long. I need to finish my sentence without using the word train again. First, these type of maps was in Unreal, in the Assault maps, which was a. It's all very quiet. I was concentrating. Someone is the monster. It might be me. In fact, if I say I am the monster, only one person knows if I'm lying. Or do they? Wait, how does... Oh, right, I see. Ugh.
It wasn't labelled this time.
Radium
It wasn't
strikes again.
labelled This time.
Yeah,
I thought, oh.
it's a colour, yeah.
Yeah.
It's me. I nearly killed you, by the way, because you looked suspicious.
I could have
that
done
was
better.
you?
That was
You
me.
could have done better.
I
The game
just
probably works better if we don't go, oh, hey, who's that? So it probably works better if we're, if we don't talk about the game. That makes sense. Let's see what happened. Flamethrower canister unlocked. Flamethrower retrieved by DJ Arcus. The monster killed themselves. Well, that's the power of the flamethrower right there, isn't it?
Doesn't say that I released the nasties as well. I released the I killed one of the released one of the like blindness or whatever it was.
Yeah, so if we don't communicate, like if we don't basically break the fourth wall, shall we say, by communicating, that makes the facehugger stuff very difficult, because if the monster's putting down facehuggers and you get hit by one, you can't do anything about it unless someone's near you. But that means you need to trust the person you're near. This is very much like Space Station 13, but more FPS-y. And we can do it, if we did an AI monster, it probably wouldn't work, because we can all chat back and forwards. Airlocks can be triggered by stun and frag grenades, apparently. Okay, Samson, thank you for popping in. Prepare yourselves for hypertrain. I like the way every single map, though, has identical objectives. There is absolutely no variation whatsoever. 3 landing pads, 3 of the other things. But yeah, I suspect if we were playing with randoms or voice comms, it would be quite werewolfy. You'd be basically trying to talk people into believing that you're the monster. You're not the monster, sorry.
I think the temperature readouts were in Fahrenheit.
Yes, I should hope so.
Whoa! Don't jump off the edge.
Oops.
Thermal vision or proximity mine? Can carry only one.
I'm looking for the message extracles to get bonus points for dumping these out.
Right, there's way too many people going on here.
Well, I have a big box in my hand, so does that not tell you who I am?
No, it just has to be your disguise as a spaceman.
Right, who's carrying a box? Which would really incapacitate me as a monster, wouldn't it?
No, because you could chuck the box at me. You could distract
I can't
me
throw the
with
box.
You can. Just press E or 5 to
no.
block.
It
But what you could
throw it, it puts it down.
But what you could do is distract me with the box, going, "Hey, look at my box."
Yeah, fear the box.
Oh shit. So the grenades. It doesn't matter whether the door's open or shut, you still get affected by the flashbangs. So my screen just went white. How do I get further back or forwards?
Yeah, crap.
Some map familiarity kind of required for to make it sensible. There is a restaurant section to the train.
All good trains have got restaurants on.
I'm assuming it's dangerous to jump down.
Well, if you're the monster, why don't you try and find out? If you're
Yes.
Guys.
As monster, I should try that, yes.
I'd also like to point out the level of design of this level means you need to walk through space to get to the lavatory. It's probably British Rail. Didn't I?
There you are.
Maybe if I just hide in the corner and cry.
Then you'll sound like a witch.
But even for me, and I love my games vibrant and garish, this is a little over the top.
How do you lock doors?
E. Maybe I should just kill everybody else on the basis they're the monster. If I kill all the spacemen I see, then I win, right? I am right on that, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of. What's there's a term for that, isn't there? Where you just scorched earth, sort of.
Yeah.
No, there's a term. If you kill all the civilians and all the enemies, you've definitely won.
Total annihilation.
No, that's a game.
Either the placement of the research sample is very interesting by the map maker, or somebody's trying to set up a trap.
No, I put them there.
Oh,
I didn't know where
wait.
the mass ejector was. I was trying to find it. And then
Shaka,
use the airlock.
at the risk of ruining your cover, were you trying to use the emergency mass ejector to put a research sample into space?
I
didn't
might
do
have.
it.
Right, I've just tried to do that, and I've spent about a minute now trying to do it because it looks like it's got a pipe on the top of it. Don't use the pipe on top of it, use the little door at the side. I assume you were trying to do the same.
No, you went to exactly the right place.
No, I didn't. I went to the wrong place. I spent about a minute at the wrong place until I worked out that wasn't where you were supposed to put it. Wait.
Look at that.
I really wish it was tab for the map. Not.
Yes. Please
Right.
rewind it.
Yeah, but M is a long way away from where I want my mouse cursor to be when I'm my hand to be.
Oh, I wonder what that. Oh, right. Okay, well, that red warning crystal means.
Yeah, that shows
Oh,
you
no,
that. Yeah, I think I've worked out who's the monster, but of course we don't know what colour Esmea is.
It's the cameras.
We know Esmea is the monster, but of course she could be any colour or any location.
And what, as a ghost, I'm still stuck. I still can't walk through shelves, apparently.
No, absolutely not. Ghosts are immune to shelves. Shelves are immune to ghosts.
Shelves, yeah.
Yeah. This is like how I play Apex Legends, by the way. I hide in a corner, and I just... Hopefully everybody else kills themselves. This game's called Unfortunate Spacemen. It just went free to play. It's been developed for about 4 years. It's very ugly and actually quite a lot of fun. That's my review.
After all, if you don't have your health, you probably got a rare state disease.
Right, so I didn't get to fire this last round, so the next person I see, I'm going to shoot them in the face with a flare gun. So bear that in mind, whether you are a monster or an alien. See me, flare gun in the face. you see someone with a flare gun? It's me. If you're the monster, gonna get a flare gun on your face. Don't worry, I'll probably miss. I normally do. Danger is I'm only good at Half-Life as I just keep firing bullets and sprinting at the enemy player.
You can't nurse that thing, you know.
What thing?
Nothing at all. Just saying you can't nurse it.
Hello, kid.
What does this do?
Oh god, I just got jammed inside a door, jiggled about and then came out.
Ooh, nasty.
Yeah,
Is
it
that a
doesn't.
health pack?
There are health packs, yeah.
Colorblind
It's like a... Maybe it's just a pretty thing.
obscures the identity. It showed me as a question mark colored player. And now I'm somehow clear of colorblind.
Looks like quite a few weapons are unlocked. Lavatory, oh I see.
I got distracted by a diamond of information.
Oh, restaurant, wow. I didn't get that this far. With another airlock. Why would you put an airlock in the...
Stealth is optional on this mission.
Apparently. Ooh, ham. Yum yum. Where's the chips, boys?
Ham?
Yep, ham, there's cheese, there's drumsticks. Bread in a box.
Are you making us dinner? That's nice.
Yeah. What's the restaurant car?
I want eggs.
Oh.
I want ham, egg and chips. Ham and chips.
cool.
Rub.
Ham tick. Yeah, the gas is on, but there's no... Oh no, there's something cooking here. Fucking knows what.
So I shot the monster with a flare gun and the railgun, and they still had 175 health.
Ah.
I know it lets me as the monster because she just goes really quiet. But of course it doesn't matter because we don't know what colour you are. So...
Out of all of you, really?
Out of all of you, really? I got minus 50 for my score. XP gain 0, which is nice.
The monster ate security's corpse. Dr. Realism killed themselves. Oh, so the monsters can destroy the cameras. That's interesting. Monster laid an egg. Can you, Esme, can you lay eggs as much as you want, or is there like a whacking great timer?
Big time timer.
Okay,
Egg
because
timer.
they're really good. They are absolutely, yeah. Like, my advice to the monster, who I realised won, is every 2 minutes you should place one, because if you get someone, there's nothing you can do. You're like, oh, I've got a, oh shit, I hope there's someone nearby.
Can the monster get infected with that?
With
A face hacker. Do you know that face hacker victim is a spaceman for sure?
Oh, can they pretend? I don't know.
Or actually have it choke them?
Why would the monster kill themselves with the face hugger? They have to pretend. Like, actually killing themselves would obviously be very silly.
If the price to pretend is to actually do it.
Tip, if you see two of the same colour, it's a fair bet one of them isn't who they say they are. Then I get a loading screen with no tooltip on it, which takes a lot longer than the loading screen. And let the battle of wits begin. It is over when both of us drink. And this field of view is not 100 degrees. The field of view is still utterly shit, isn't it?
Looks like it.
I put the field of view to 110. That is still not. That is not a 110 degree fob, is it? That's maybe 75. How do you get that wrong? Should we start off by looking at the map rather than just sprinting around like a lemon? I thought we might actually win that one. I cleared up like all the debris. Also, when I get temporary color blindness, I think the entire map should go grey, not just other players.
Oh no, I'm being eaten, I think. Oh, I'm being choked. Suffocated by a colorless universe.
Did you just run around outside and choke to death?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't breathe outside. I said all the maps are identical, just barring visuals, basically. Right, identical. Well, not identical, and layout. Oh, I've fallen into the water, and the slope is too steep to get back up. There we go.
So ETA is being followed by the monster. I'm assuming he doesn't watch my stream, which he might.
I would be happy if I had managed to upgrade my weaponry even slightly. Are they bluffing? Door? I assume I get more experience at the end of the map if I do more in-game map things. Collecting stuff and killing people and all that stuff. Oh good, I've just realised it does say in the bottom left of the screen what colour you are currently, which helps obviously if you see the monster as the same colour as you. Because previously the monster could have been the same colour and I absolutely would not have noticed. I think this level has a bit less character than the last one. Now I've got to give full marks for designing a game where I absolutely do not trust my fellow players.
Well, my embarrassing death has been covered up. Now in-game the character will learn of my fate. Are ghosts supposed to be on the human side or the monster side?
Neither. It's just basically something you can do when you're playing with your mates rather than just quit.
Good guys, you're almost halfway there. Living on a prayer.
Do something suspicious.
But you need something more than a prayer to take down this monster.
So I've got a railgun.
Don't worry, security bot is here to secure you.
Oh, great. So the portally warp things that say "do not worship," you just chuck stuff. Those is that the monster chucks stuff they don't want. He doesn't want them to see. Doesn't want them to have.
The what? What things?
They're like portal things, and they say on them, "Do not worship."
Could you give out the location of you so I can come look? Or are you too scared that the monster might know about it?
There's loads of them. They just look like a wormhole. And it just says on it, "do not worship." But I think the monster can chuck stuff out. I think it's like a garbage chute.
The AI is shooting at someone.
Yeah, if you shoot at the AI, they shoot back. Whether or not they just. So
Yeah.
I discovered that on the last one. Then I ran and hid, and he forgot about me. Well, this is very tense, isn't it?
Yeah, where the fuck is this monster? I'm getting sick of this now.
That railgun is massive on you.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, new weapon. Oh, I see, it's not out yet. Oh. Bloody jib. Points for getting the box. Just take it off, mate.
If the monster would destroy a mission critical item, wouldn't that be fail for the
I
spaceman?
assume it respawns. And I keep thinking that this is... I've just realised something.
What's that?
Well, someone decided to use a very obvious cosmetic for their character. Now the question is... if that person... How can I describe this? If this person is the... I know who's playing this character because I recognise the cosmetic.
Right.
But I don't know if they're the monster or not.
You yourself are pretty identifiable.
I'm pretty sure
I
that's
don't
the same.
think that person is.
Yes, but that's what sounds like something the monster would say. How about, tell you what, you go and stand outside for 30 seconds. If you don't die of oxygen loss, I'll let you back in. No, wait, if you do die of oxygen loss, I'll let you back in.
Right.
That actually, can you see other players' health? If you could, that would actually work. As
What, you have
proof
to wait,
of human.
I'm sorry. The proof is you see if they start suffocating. If they do, it's fine. They must be human. You monster.
What if we are going full witch trial? might as well make the method work and not produce no result. I guess the health station usage speed is tied to how damaged you are. So you can kinda indirectly see if someone choked a little or not.
Right, so you've got to see if they choke a bit, then force them to heal themselves. And if they heal too slowly, or too quickly, you shoot them.
Yeah.
I'd like to go on a different team to Schalke because I feel he's just a bad guy.
You can watch them for the whole transition time.
Where's the sky bridge?
It
Maybe
doesn't
it's not
actually
knowing
work.
How many people are alive either? It doesn't show on your
Getting a
UI.
little extra blood. That'll probably work itself
It
out.
lets you know when you're alone.
Yeah, it lets me know we're at 50% or alone, yeah. But let's be honest, I don't pay attention at the best of times. The motherfuck! Eggs! Help! I'm dying of egg. I'm at the north.
Do you have egg on your face,
North.
sir?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where.
Let's see if I can find you. How do you use ghost where you died?
I mean, if you just want, well, if I'm a ghost, if I press 5, I just go to where the monster is. So at least it makes a good stream.
Yeah, but there's still a face hacker on your corpse.
Well, possibly.
If somebody is investigates that, does it mean they get the face hacker?
Oh, so I was Rose. You're saying if the monster chooses Rose, does the monster get a face hugger on their face? Well, if the monster were to choose Rose, I could possibly comment on that. Oh, the monster ate my corpse. You fuck. But if the monster now chooses Rose, just briefly, they can change back afterwards. I will tell them if they have a face hugger on their face. No, because I'm obviously dead. That would be a stupid thing for the game to do. So obviously it doesn't.
Humans are running out of time.
We've nearly done it. I would have done it more. I couldn't work out what the rest of the debris was. The ghost should have like ultra jumps to just take you a long way out.
Yeah, where's my hover ability? I have broken free from mortal chains. I should not be tied to ground.
Nuclear device detected. Please clear blast radius.
Fuck this shit.
Consider this your 2 weeks notice. Thank you for your time with the company. Goodbye.
Wow. I thought you ran away though.
And then he was right behind me, so I let him pass.
Yeah, and did you not get killed by the nuclear as well?
Was the top of
I
the class,
did.
huh?
But it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's just it's where the monster dies, I guess.
Oh,
Anyway,
right.
I'm just gonna go and grab a drink, and I'll be back in a second. Feel free to
that's
check your
hilarious.
perks. You might have unlocked something. You see.
So does that nuke kill everyone on the level?
I have no idea.
Or is it like an area where you don't get killed by the nuke? Because the problem with being a monster is you can't go, how do I do this? Oh shit, how do I do this? ooh, look, that's interesting, and you just can't say any of that because you give it away. You know, like you can go through the air vents, and you can use them as teleport points around the level. Cool. But obviously, you have to be a monster to do that. So, what was the giveaway cosmetic?
Did we want to make this public and just see how it goes?
Conspiracy against the randoms.
Could be funny.
Only if we can fix ourselves into some sort of. Also, it doesn't really matter.
Well, we're in Discord. Go on, let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's
do that. Go.
Let's make it public. We might have anyone join us, but play shapeshifter, host game, lead this black for no part. Oh, hold on. Come on, I've got the internet to do it, so if anyone joins. Anyway, I'm up now. Let's try contain that.
So we're gonna blab out if we're not the monster. The idea being we're definitely not the monster.
I'm just curious how it plays with more players, because obviously at this point where I'm gonna count about. I'm gonna check my perks, and then we'll start once I've done that.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh right, perks. I was checking cosmetics.
I have to be level 8 to get decent perks. What's that one?
Start with a welder. Welder allows repairing of doors and security cameras. Allows you to weld doors shut. I've worked out what I'm doing this next round.
Indeed.
Antibodies utility. You're immune to the effects of colorblind virus. If the monster eats your corpse, it will be poisoned, preventing it from regenerating itself for a long duration, unspecified. You take a quarter less damage from acid and toxic attacks. As monster, this perk makes you immune to antibodies poisoning. As monster, this perk makes health syringes only lower your shapeshift energy by 75 instead of forcing you to transform. That's cool.
If you are okay, I have a monster perk now. You can see the health of nearby spacemen. So that's quite good. So you can actually know whether or not to just murder them or.
What was that one? Sorry.
Nictating membrane.
Oh, the monster perks. Ah, yes, monster level.
And you can dodge as the monster.
Do you know how?
Alt, I think, was the button.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
unsure.
It looks like no one is playing this game though.
Oh, what a surprise.
Or the server's not public, or.
And the chat doesn't want to join in.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone is in chat and want to join, feel free. Things about this, I can't ever imagine spending money because, like, the cosmetics are radically expensive. Dora, what are you doing? You pounce at me, you little rat bag. Oh, I see. She's taken to jumping on the back of my chair and then smacking me in the head and then running away, which is quite cute.
She's actually climbing the chair with her claws.
Well, it's mostly a jump. But yeah, she could do with her claws being trimmed. That's funny because she does her jump and grab and then she falls. Oh, is that the monster? Dum, dum, dum. Who is it gonna be? No one's gonna admit to it. Fine.
We can all say we're not the monster.
I'm not the
100%.
monster.
I'm not the monster.
I'm not the monster. What color is this?
I would also like to say that I'm a villager.
What is question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark? Oh, says me, yeah.
That's the color.
Oh, someone random joined the game.
Lots of people on landing pad.
Start with someone. That's
Yeah,
alright,
in
guys.
Survivor you vote out the least laborsome person, right?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We're all in here?
Someone went flying.
Who just ejected them?
I think it was the new dude.
There's a violent person that I can't see the color of.
This one?
Atomic, yes. You have been voted out. Did we vote out Atomic?
I don't know.
Why does it highlight new weapons when they aren't actually
wait.
available?
We're all players. See, the tomb detected.
The tomb detected the...
So
Banana.
we're sitting here killing each other.
Awesome.
No
Yeah.
lynching today, you mean?
Maybe you guys forgot the goal.
Kill everyone. That was it.
It's kind of the goal. Kinda.
They are doing just work.
I haven't seen that person before. Jade.
I'm being flamed! And not in
I'm
the
pretty
verbal
sure-
way.
I'm pretty sure all the randoms are just murdering everyone they see, you know?
I was right. I was right. Oh my god. I was...
You found the mob.
Testify!
Yep. Jade.
Jade. Alright.
Although it could have changed colors by now. I don't trust anybody. Except that person with the flamethrower.
Why is that person trying to look very, very trustworthy?
Apparently. That's me, by the way. Oh, monster! Oh!
Am I in the ruins? I can tell from the map.
Ow, ow, jeez. Sorry.
Like needles. Thank you for using a company health station.
I can steal a key card. Why would I want to steal someone's key card?
To use doors or hinder the ability to lock.
I'm gonna put a trip mine on the outside of the toilet bomb thing. Don't go near the back of the mass ejector because it will go bang. It has a bomb on it.
They went in the ground.
I'll make that
F2.
burrow thing. Oh, I think the mobs use the health pack. It says it's. Oh no! Oh, there we go.
One camera is destroyed. And the camera is watching a weapon case in lava. Can I see what weapon it is? Maybe a shotgun?
So you know a landing pad is clear of debris when it's got green lights on it, I guess. Looks right to me.
Oh, really? I just kind of kept running around until until I couldn't see anymore. But that actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. So this one has still got some on it.
Oh, map scanner allows to view positions of people on map. Or some new indicators.
No, I'm running. I don't know why the stream's that. I noticed the stream actually looks a bit jolty myself. I really don't know why though. There's no reason for it to be. The game's running at. Hold on. The game is probably running at huge frames per second. Let me turn VSync on. Yeah, that's better. That might help. Because obviously my GPU is hooning along at absolute maximum rate. There's no
Oh, bollocks.
Oh no.
I suffocated. Shoot, damn you, shoot!
Oh fuck me, it's stressful as the monster.
I didn't even get to finish setting my perks up before you even launched the game.
I was... Esmir was a little bit too quick on calling out colours, but I'm like running through a door as green, turning 90 degrees, switching to purple and running back again, hoping she thinks I'm someone else.
The problem was you would come back out as a new color from the same spot where you went at.
Well, I was hoping you'd just think I was someone else.
And then it would be a different color that I hadn't seen before.
The stuff
Or, you know, the person that shoved themselves into the explosion pod.
That wasn't me. Who was that? Neptune killed themselves, Purple killed themselves, Atomic killed themselves, Amethyst killed themselves. Wait, what's going on? Flax
All
killed
the
themselves.
That you kept choosing.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
No, free Dow. Oh, maybe I think that might just be people who might join and immediately die.
No, they did actually jump in and go immediately straight into the space launchy box.
Oh, well, they suck them.
Yes.
How does the color blind get applied?
I don't really understand the colorblind, I have to say.
Well, if you're immune to it, then you're not gonna
just so maybe with the color, it just means the what's its face? The monster doesn't need to bother choosing a color. It's just the monster is okay. I suggest on this level we just kill mini rage 44 no matter what because they're level 25.
Yeah.
But I think we don't have any way of linking the
Assuming their
identities.
name. No, we don't. With colors. But Lucian, it worked. I was sneaky. I did my best. But the thing is, as the monster, you just kind of run at them, just hitting left mouse button as quickly as you can, and then suddenly they die. Let me know how the frame rate looks on the stream now, by the way. Okay.
Seriously, yeah, threw my loadouts in the bin. That's nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in the middle of working on it and I hit save, so jump named it, I said yes, don't care. Threw it in the bin.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
There was some unintuitiveness. I tripped over it for a little bit. I am seeing Tangerine.
Oh wow, those glasses are. That's not how glass works, lads.
I'm seeing Olive. I'm seeing Mauve.
Okay.
There's a very colored wizard pineapple. Do I assume they are high level and execute them?
I'm not sure why you're listing the colours. That doesn't. Like, the monster will spawn as one of the colours.
Yes. But it doesn't break the word vote so bad to talk about the colors.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know who isn't the monster. Or the monster is helping us clear up debris. One of the two. The thing is, with 16 players, the monster's going to really struggle to kill people quickly enough.
Yeah.
However, Esmir, you need to make a much less distinctive cosmetic.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Assuming that that Schalke, that machine that he's hiding behind.
I think that's the power.
Okay. Everyone's just like staring at me with their guns. Oh. Are they actually going to weld the door shut?
The monster might level up with each kill.
Hey, Esmir, come back in, Esmir. Come back in. Shh. Oh, this door isn't weldable. Oh well, fuck
No,
never mind.
just keep trying.
Has everyone seen where you're supposed to put these bloody, the bomb, you know, the mass
The
ejector we
only
keep
people
using?
that can come in here is the monster.
Oh, that's a brilliant plan. Yeah, brilliant. The only people that come in are the monster. Wonderful.
Can someone help me get rid of this? I'm bloody terrible at doing this.
Is it the egg thingy?
No, yeah, the example thing.
Are you up top or down below?
Bottom floor?
Then
I'm not
just-
on the, I'm just hoping someone's going to help me, that's all.
However, Esmir,
terrible at it.
this is you just did that thing. This is a terrible plan because I don't have a gun. So
Oh,
You don't have your pistol.
I just have a pistol.
your plan almost
Same here.
choked me.
Oh. Esmir, they're trying to get in. Don't let them.
They don't need to come in.
Hey! Fuck, someone's shooting at me. Hey!
This thing is still overheated.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, they're just being dicks.
It's not.
Yes. Wait, you said they were just big dicks, but you were the monster.
Yes!
Now I'm gonna give you some bonus points for bluffing.
Yes, of course. I got employee of the month as well. Oh no, someone else.
Yeah, that's the level
Sorry,
25
misreading.
guy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised there. We got all the perks. All the perks.
As the monster, I mean, actually, that's a surprisingly small amount of things that happened.
Well, I was trying to get people to go near the. You know, obviously no one wants to do what I was trying to do. Because obviously I can only talk to you guys. I don't know how it works in game. It's working at all in
Well,
game.
if the microphone's set up and I haven't heard anyone else, you'll just hear people that are nearby.
I haven't heard anybody because I'm not sure.
X is the default push to talk.
But yeah, so as me and my plan, what we did is we just welded ourselves into a room, and then Shao could start the runner box and just kick the door down.
So you shot him?
No, he ran off, or I would have just shot him.
Alright. Can I have like 30 seconds to set up my perks?
Yep. You should be able to set them up on that screen, shouldn't you? That would make more sense, rather than forcing me to...
Yeah, it's a bit mad. Right, perks.
Oh wow, I can hear people talking and they are so quiet. Incoming voice chat defaults to 0.1. Why would you do that? Maybe I can actually hear other people now. But maybe it's using my microphone. Who knows? Yeah, it starts off at 0.1, so you can't hear anyone else in a game that requires voice chat. Nice. What's the chat button? Is there a chat button?
X is to speak.
X is to speak. Okay. The default volume, by the way, for other players is 0.1, which is why I couldn't hear anyone.
Yeah, it seems really weird. Yeah, check the audio options and turn it up if you haven't turned it up already.
Unfortunately, all the people. Unfortunately, all the people that you just talked to turn the volume up are the ones that can't hear you because they don't have their volume turned up.
Can you hear me though?
No.
Ooh, double echo.
Okay, but you know, it's freaking out.
Maybe not the smartest in the
Crash.
box there. Can you hear me? No. Whoa. Mine's fine. I mean, just join. Wasn't you'll be able to join straight back into my server. How do you chat X? And then I just held X.
Hello.
We are not doing monster.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, we are. Complete objective will kill the monster.
Why are all these spaceman perks available?
I would assume because the level started and the monster has already been chosen. I like to let it straight out of the thing.
There's lots of fighting going on.
It's 'cause people are paranoid.
There's me.
I don't like people following me to the reactor.
Oh, that's just wonderful. There's a color called
A cold what?
vomit.
Ah.
Okay.
That's not my favourite colour I've seen so far, but I won't tell you what my favourite colour I've seen so far is because that's the colour I am. Well, I'll tell you afterwards.
So there's a sub game in there called Detour with some buttons.
Company health station. This will be deducted from your paycheck until November of...
Got any bread?
Oh? Well, you probably won't live that long.
I think I just just heard Max really muffled.
No,
Oh,
it wasn't me. I'm not pressing
really?
any buttons to key up.
Did you shout ow, 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 what you doing?
No, I did not.
Okay, it sounded exactly like you. Somebody else
It
has
did sound
got
a
your
bit like
voice.
me, you're right.
Someone's got your voice, you should kill them.
Definitely. When's my turn to be the monster?
Maybe you are the monster.
No, I'm definitely not this time.
You're right, the round...
I'm trying to find the thing where you get rid of all the eggs.
I like trains.
I like
I'm definitely not the monster, as I like trains, and monsters never like trains. Hello.
Yes. That proves it definitively for me.
Absolutely, I'm taking this as fact. Monsters have never been a fan of trains.
We usually get run over by them, so yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, someone locking me.
I like the fact the oxygen forces you back into buildings. You know, you can't just be running around for ages.
Have I been locked in because I'm the monster? Oh my god.
Something like that.
Wait, why is there like six people watching me? What have I done?
You're the streamer, I'm being harassed.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Ah, I'm getting attacked by the monster. Run away.
No, it's fine. No, keep the door shut. Keep right.
Ah, damn it.
No, you got back with us.
Let us in.
That's
In
just
fact,
purple colour.
you can all fuck off for that. Right, you go kill the monster, and then I will unlock the door. It's really cold in this room.
I'll do you.
So, let me get that straight. 8 people decided I was the monster. When I wasn't.
8 people decided you are worth killing. There's a difference.
Don't worry, you'll know when the monster's here.
Yeah, because it just
I'll
kicked
die.
down the... Oh, okay. Do you not have your welder on you?
No, I had to repick my perks and I didn't get
Ah.
them in. I guess that works.
Come on, Ringo. Wait, what's the spaceman password?
Trains?
We should ask that for every game from now on. We should ask me what the spaceman password is.
Do we have a correct answer for it?
No, that's not the point.
Thing is, if somebody tries to guess, then they're probably not.
Okay, get
Hey.
That was right around the corner from us.
It was. I heard them go, you aren't tricking me. Oh look, the guy who's played Tons and Tons and Ton won again.
Oh, I see you've got the Employee of the Month.
I have to say, this game has grown on me. So my colour, by the way, was Razamas Has.
Oh. Growing you need like some sort of infectious disease.
No, Razamas Has is like the old jazz hands. So let's see. Least was the monster. Artichoke killed themselves. The monster Least then murdered Munir. Least then murdered Dr. Realism. Yeah, but assuming for a moment, Max, someone types that in, that means they can just watch my stream.
That's the idea. More watchers, good.
Apart from the fact that they're then watching my stream.
Well, just put a delay on it.
If we mention a password,
Oh, you're right.
we
You're
can
right. I'll just type in the hey Siri, can you just add a delay to my YouTube stream?
People can do it. Not right
Can-
now, but you can
There's
later. Another
already
day.
a
Can you?
delay. Unless if you're streaming on Mixer.
People
Oh,
play EVE Online and they stream like the 15-minute delay, so you don't know exactly where they are.
How do they do that?
I don't know.
Neither
That's
do
why
I.
I tried to have a conversation with you the other day, and you went, just go and do this. I'm like, that's not.
I only know how to get rid of the delay. I don't know how to add the delay.
Google it, I guess.
Esme, are you gonna grab your welder again, or are you good?
Grabbing it.
Sorry, Spider. Did you say something? Because you picked the typey thing rather than the talky thing. The talky thing.
You're using Discord at the same time when you're using in-game voice.
Yes, because if I talk like this, nothing happens. But if you press X to talk, you can all hear me again through the game. Hi. Are you a real girl? You don't sound like one.
I hear it twice when it's in game. It confuses me.
What? If you hear the same thing twice, it's just me on Discord.
Disco.
Oh wow, there's no lag on it though. Okay, so if you don't press the X, you see, then we can chat amongst ourselves. So we could maybe, but we'd have to have some sort of pact where we would all agree that we weren't the monster.
I'm a spaceman.
Well, all I'm gonna say is I rolled.
Bangers my Kyle.
What?
Too stressful.
I got 170 XP for that.
Okay, this is why the monster opt-in is in.
1 second, boys. Easy game.
Now there's not 3 of us. I'll flip that on.
I was looking forward to people seeing my color.
I will flip that option off. I'll flip that option off. There weren't very many of us playing earlier. Wait, when I'm I'm not even sure we can talk on the screen. I'll flip that option off for the next round. So basically, he didn't want to be the monster, so he immediately quit. What an asshole! Chat says, pro team, win before the loading finishes.
Slow rig.
Okay.
How many people come in from this game? 16?
16, yeah.
What are the numbers? Oh, that's their skill level, isn't it? Or bonus level. So we've got 14? 13. People. Oh, I see. It's just...
And so...
Shocked. Usually when you got these systems, what happens is you start and someone is... they've got their microphone set to their PC. You just hear their, like, shitty music very loudly. Like in Apex Legends, when you start up, the first thing it says on every match is a button to mute the squad. And Apex Legends is a game where if you're in a squad that's muted, you're fucked.
If the default is to have people very faint, then that problem doesn't happen.
Are there more than one monster?
No. Basically, if you say, I want to be the monster, that means you might be the monster.
Right. Because Shouker's a big fan of being a monster.
He is a big fan of being the monster.
Yeah, I might opt in for that, yes.
Should've opted in. Oh well. Oh, I like this color.
And the randoms are probably pressing random buttons.
Oh dear. Oops.
What?
I thought it was a dark area. I didn't realise it was a hole. I was like, oh, I'll just jump over. Good game, everyone. Good game.
Did we put on the opt-in on monster?
Better than your peers, which isn't saying much.
I'd like to point out that quickest win I lost.
Quickest loss you've ever had.
We can't.
Quickest loss.
Oh, he's suicided.
I don't really talk on the screen.
Did you hear me?
I can hear you now. Now, can we kick people?
think you can.
Wow.
Wow.
Sometimes I don't like gaming culture.
This isn't gaming culture. This is assholes.
Yeah.
I think in more
Late night.
civilized parts, that kind of thing gets thrown upon faster.
Wait, there's no. Okay, there we go. Kick. Who else was being a cock?
Cockbomble.
Most of the upset people left on their own.
Right, like I said, but basically there's a dark bit and a bit that's beyond it that looks like you're supposed to jump. You're supposed to go there, so I was running to that bit.
Can you add more bots?
I can do. That just makes it harder for the monster.
Ah, I thought it might be fair level 2. So. People can join in mid-game though, right?
They can, but they can't be the
Monster.
monster. Yeah.
In werewolf games, there's often possibility of multiple wolves.
Yeah.
But here it's
Yes.
guaranteed to be one.
Which is a bit silly. It probably should be like one monster for every 5 players or something. Something like that. Some sort of balance. I think I prefer being the spaceman. I like being the monster, but it's awfully stressful.
Yeah. It's also like time asymmetric. Like 1/8 of the time you are the monster, so you get like less experience on it.
Right, so keycard locks are where you can lock a door with a keycard. Okay, I've just armed an airlock. Right, so the next person that goes in that room dies. Really? That seems a little harsh.
Yep, that's what happens.
I'm just trying to get round to the outside
Oh
of that.
crap, okay, not me. But you have to go near enough to the airlock to make it go off, by the way.
Yeah, you have to go into that room, I guess.
No, not just go into it, you have to go into the room and then go, oh, what's this button do? This is how I killed you.
Yes.
Loss of power.
I like to point out what I am is not it's not a colour.
Vomit.
Activate 2 generators and say, I mean, I might be the monster, who knows?
Yeah, it seems to pick the same people over and over, doesn't it?
No, it's it is.
The ejector ran out of power. Can I like fix the power?
2 people have to fix the power simultaneously. And obviously if the monster's got any sense, he'll be hanging around near one of the generators.
Want to get alive? Come on, come on.
Well, I'm seeing one marine near the
close.
power station. I didn't get a read on the color. Mokka is very suspicious. And there's no fall damage in the game.
Oh, good. I haven't checked. Oh, they are the generators. Yes, you're quite right, Esmir. See, I reckon it's Esmir because she goes quiet when she's the monster.
Oh, why is there nowhere bloody good for oxygen around here? Oh, it is. Oof. Toast. Toast is not a colour, you're right.
Mokka is something you drink.
Mocha, yeah, it's coffee.
Yeah.
I think it might be, yes, mocha, not mocha.
English pronunciations, yeah.
With more players, the objectives go up. We've now got to send 20 research samples out.
Well, you win.
Did you fall off?
somebody armed an airlock.
Who could that have been? You're welcome.
Huh. Looks like they're just handing those out these days.
My colour was toast. Orchard, by the way, which is not a colour.
What is it?
Orchard.
Orchard. That's definitely not a...
It's kind of green.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping it would say Digiarchus armed an airlock. It doesn't.
Yeah. If there were too many events, nobody would read this.
Did you just go to the airlock, or did you just enter the same room? Did you get too close to it?
I just entered the room and it just sucked me out.
Nice.
So you can mine a whole room.
Might have been the fact I went in that airlock.
No, that was the one I set off.
Yeah,
Like-
but I went in, I was like, whoa, I'm not going in there. I can see it's like taken away. So maybe the next person went in, it's like, die.
I suppose your egg didn't get anyone. I mean, honestly, with the eggs, I mean, I don't know how you ruin the power, but with the eggs, one of the great plans is just to stick the egg by the generator.
But don't you need 2 people to fix
trying
it?
to find generator.
The generators are the wormhole things.
Right. I was trying to figure out where there was one that I could camp.
Ah. What I think I like about this game is the same thing I like about Carmageddon. If you win, it doesn't matter. If you lose, it doesn't matter. It's fun to win and it's fun to lose.
That's the same like the Battle Royale games.
It's fun to take part. No, that's completely opposite. Because they're quite brutally out, you died.
Where Battle Royale games do score is when you do, even when you kill one squad, that it's fantastic. It's like, it's properly stressful. But I mean, kind of in agreement. I guess the monster is kind of playing a Battle Royale game. I bet it says Mia again. You can tell she just goes quiet. She just gets sneaky.
I know that there were 2 other people attempting it.
Right, my screen just says you are vomit. Well, fuck you. Kind of a green colour.
I don't understand why space should get damaged when I'm running out of oxygen.
That's you getting damaged on the ship.
Yeah.
Are there any
And
conspirators?
that's part of the reason I've shied away from RTS games a bit on these streams, because when you lose in those, it's not any fun at all. Whereas in this, even
No,
when
it's not.
when you die, it's kind of funny.
Like, oh, I derped.
Well, yeah, like you're like, oh yeah, you got me. How? That airlock you mentioned several minutes ago.
Yeah.
I need to work out what the airlock mechanic is, but you know, now's not the right time.
I figured out the best way of putting what? Oh
Yeah,
god.
I think Esmia's sentence may have finished up with eggs in.
What happened to Esmia?
Let me guess. You're the monster.
Why would you think that?
Maybe if I hide behind this till.
Can't imagine.
What are the chances even? Like 8%.
Wait, so I can tell who's the monster easily. All I have to do is walk up to everyone and force them to talk. If they don't talk, I shoot them. You there, say something. Say something or I will kill you. I will kill you. Fine.
Bala!
You are
La, 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 la.
let off.
You there.
Yes,
Yeah, me.
What? Airlock.
on several airlocks.
The problem with RTS games when you're playing it co-op, Koahaka, is
Take a screenshot of
essentially
this.
they're
No
all
telling when you'll
they're
ever
all
see it again.
easy. Once you get over that hump, you can't lose. It's that first bit, the first 10 minutes, 20 minutes. At that point, you're way ahead of the AI, and you can't possibly lose. And then you just win when you decide to. So it's I mean Half-Life 2. I mean I won every single match without exception, but I died a lot and I enjoyed it all the way through. And this one I'm losing constantly and it's still fun. Whereas some other games it's just not fun to lose. And that's something that Carmageddon is particularly good at because you have so much fun during it's the journey, not the destination. Red Alert 3 is definitely the best one. I can't name any asymmetric RTS off the top of my head. Possibly Natural Selection, possibly iZombie.
Right, well, I have work in the morning, so...
Okay. Yes, it is
Thanks,
midnight.
guys.
I should probably go and do something else anyway. So what we doing tomorrow then? Are we going to do Terraria? But we can come back to this. I mean, this is now free to play permanently, and I have definitely enjoyed it much more than I thought I was initially going to because I said it was...
If we advertise it beforehand, then we could get more victims also.
Yes.
So why have we not played Karma?
It's an IPX game for a start.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Spice was suggesting a way around that by using DOSBox to encapsulate it or something.
Yeah, but then will you? Can you put your computer onto a VPN? I think, of course, some people can't because you put your computer onto DOSBox, and then you just need to set your computer onto a VPN. So it's essentially transmitting the IPX packets over the LAN, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, that was good. We should definitely come back to that one. I'm curious. Happy. Obviously,